spit stack in the black. Don't be a unleashed debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's who she would be.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium. From the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless-free Arcadia. Official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts, to safeguard them from harm, to hide them away from danger. I'm Auntie Cleo, and I won't lie. The universe is filled with...
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. It's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Go make something of yourself.
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they? Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us. True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand? Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence. Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge. Yes and no. The bombs certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies. These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Auntie's Choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Aunties. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Pitch for products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get consumed day.
Not me. Stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your super...
Looks like a fight.
Stay.
Well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
The first last taste you can't top. First the very last bubblegum slims. But rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
It's bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims today.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Outsider?
Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles.
All that matters is getting these Automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it. We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the Zeranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our Automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife.
What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those Automechs have been corrupted with Zeranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
Spit a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh. They've taken an interest in me. Hersopods are
Ambient's uranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, Quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Let's look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately,
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Not unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomess. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my Auntie Fizzo's Num Rum.
See, welcome. Glad to have you back.
Bottoms up.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business.
More quality broadcasting coming right up. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Lose your troubles, aspire and scheme with the temporary boost of self-esteem.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the Quartermech here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the Quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
I'd gather that their automech programming is just as rigid as the rest of their society. Meaning, this automech didn't misplace anything.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Hey, that's a good point. The Quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for. Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all. Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve...
Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that. Ah, our good Marshall sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles.
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
Protein can cause...
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal failure, oh, and get this, chronic myeloproliferative neoplasms.
Is that right?
According to certain sources.
Tough break for their subjects. Bad breath, green around the gills, and impendingly mortiferous.
Also, they say that
my little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
low in sugar.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. Capital deduction! Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guessed correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. I'm sure he's just being caught. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a Protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear
If you're really so desperate, you can track down our second Dragoon. Damn thing wandered up the coast and hasn't been seen since. I'd have sent someone to retrieve it myself, but Dragoons are stubborn when their instructions are unclear.
Salvos of our liberation of Eden were wildly successful. Fairfield captured, Westport hobbled. The list goes on. By concentrating on
good hunting.
Targets, we capably avoided spreading our forces too thin. This is a strategy we will continue to employ. Case in point, even though the Automech Repair Center has been successfully rendered unable to repair automechs, several patrols have since gone missing in that area. You may wonder whatever could be to blame. Combat drones, a hitherto unknown species of aggressive Edenic wildlife.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 confirmed failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected.
An unnecessary distraction. All Anti's Choice forces are hereby ordered.
Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis.
Entirely. Now, on to other things. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I
dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth. I'm afraid I require more information before I can render treatment. That will ensure you get the care you need, and it will only cost your time. First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the zeranium? Ah, another assistant. Should have guessed. I suppose I should be grateful for all the data she sends my way, but I do wish Dell would think more of her collaborators' well-being. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen? Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As promised, you're due a round of advanced zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. Apologies for any severe discomfort you may have experienced in the interim. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo's, 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 Fizzo's Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzo's, Fizzo's, we love Fizzo's.
And now it's available in mysterious Murphy Brown.
Fizzo's Spectrum Vodka.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. And despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great!
Everyone knows Salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Right. Moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Liquidator.
closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. Means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
My erstwhile assistant returns. To what? Until a more...
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice. Auntie's the bestest choice.
You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products in over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's choice. Okay, back to business. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work, but while he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need. Glad to hear it. Any progress? Interesting. But what connection do you perceive between this behavior and the disappearance of the supplies? I believe we have our answer. Check the roof of Delphinia's lab. I'll wager that's where you'll find the missing supplies. Don't be a
fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for a new stem that keeps my crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their brain. Presenting lift off laxatives.
Howdy there. Eureka! I knew it. In retrospect, the problem is glaringly obvious. The quartermech couldn't figure out where to stack boxes on the x-axis, so it defaulted to the y-axis. I'll have that tinkered on shortly. And you're welcome to keep the automech parts, of course. Thanks for solving my little mystery.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. When it's time for a cocktail, Num rum will help you set sail. Problems fade into the sunset. Num rum will help you forget. Work on to better next. You need an extra benefit. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum.
Almost missed the routine certain in my assigned profession.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't give us the parasite, and we were left to
That vacuous cacophony sets my...
Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox Relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox Relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose. Wouldn't know much about that, but you'll find they serve a practical purpose here. With them equipped, you'll traverse that path with relative ease. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
entertainment, and the latest.
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare.
That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated.
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. Well, that's what's commonly referred to as your opinion. Farewell now.
Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers, intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be...
Winner, that's you and there's no doubt. That's her. Gonna keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high and make with confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. So take your shot, don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. Jesus, that's Fuji whiskey. Keep your bid stack in the black, don't be a run-leaf debtor. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Cause gee whiz, that's Fuji whiskey.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pan Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial macrowave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Panpharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you. Is responsible for
Well, enough of that, I suppose.
I consider this song a real...
Certainly a session of mental refreshment will help purge
You surely will as
thoughts
well.
from your head.
This came from mental refreshment. As refreshed as I can get.
An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderol, mollifying demulcent, and breathe easy once again.
Trust the plan, observe self-progress, sustain the system.
In the mind, sugar little small, or how the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's block, but exposed the mother lode. Accident happened, it's part of
Trust the
the
plan.
job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs a normal. Leg or sometimes even more, but that's what your auto dogfish counts for. Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn dripped about in a chemical plant bloom. Brown sludge flooded the place that manager chanced to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off. Ready to one big fistful of you. That keeps my crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their prey. Presenting lift off laxative parade. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to floor workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs a normal egg, sometimes even more. But that's what your auto dog dish gets.
Time to earn my commission.
Accidents happen, it's part of the job. War workers lose parts on the job. And regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer. Oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see. Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked. Like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races. Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first Crabble-based skip drives. Please take this as a small thank you.
Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Fine. Let us proceed.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Crispy and sweet, perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch. There's always time for Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch, spelled with a K, because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to roast entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong left on the ACS Undisputed Clash. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative yoga. Highest rung on a race to meritocracy. I saw
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Will only sink. Listen. This self-betterment makes you 110% everything you'd ever hoped to be.
being the you that you would be if you were any better. Get up and go. You get up and go get her. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toil. The novel lies for Christ, control is our highest goal.
Armed and ready. We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh. So short.
Liberate society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all.
Cutshell here, with the only task I'm unwilling to delegate. Logging our progress in the Promotion Acceleration Program.
Who would you delegate it to? We're the only ones left.
For once, you make a point, Cobb. Today's exercise really narrowed the playing field. We were tasked to analyze how the introduced Raptidon population adapted to the island. And I'll admit, I took a hands-off approach. Probably why I still have my hands. And face. A few cohorts misreckoned those sneaky raps. Among the Eaton, Wall Monitor Lindergaard, probably mispronouncing that. Bat Sanitizer Kabila Stad, definitely mispronouncing that.
Pick up the pace, Cutshaw. These raps can be anywhere, and we're both a mite ripe.
I'll finish when I'm good and finished. Oh. Okay, I'm finished. Grab your gear and let's hoof it to the final skill-building activity, Cobb. Quit your loafing.
Do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must
Patient awaits repair.
Great shooters across Arcadia. This
Resuming
is
hostilities.
wireless-free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless-Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Yeah.
Brad Chris, go stuff them in your sewer. Who would guess that tasty flesh was found out in the sewer? Chris, you really gotta try 'em. We pluck a sprat straight from a trap, then smash 'em flat and fry 'em.
Looks like a fight. Standing by with life support.
Brad Chris, syndrome free. 'Cause nothing survives when it's like fried.
See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists. Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Duck mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Crabbles out. Let's see here.
They're such a tasty treat. You know when you can scratch.
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon Liquidator. The Pen Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the everyday consumer.
Watch yourself. Damn, he's tough. How's he still standing?
available to assist.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon, got it down. Well, trust Auntie's chemicals. If we're better than natural cures, oh, lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, free. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the
report from the Office of Competitive Analysis and Artful Reconnoitering. Ooh, this sounds important. Better pay heed. Predecessors have adjusted their risk tables for the Arbiter training.
That phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
Facility's auto-mechanical defenses remain operational and quite lethal. Approach at your own risk.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticulation's still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
Best never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do, needs cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. We only acquired one grafting part, so I think that'll have to do. Unless you want to help me hunt down the other creature? Then I will. And you know what? This makes me the first of Auntie's soldiers to graft with the skeleton's claw. I rather like the thought of being a pioneer.
Oh, the skeleton Crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise. Oh, now that is genius. I have just what we need. Let's see. A bit of medicinal extract in here. Mix that up with the inhaler. And here we are. Breathe deeply, dear. This should put your mind at ease.
Is this spearmint flavored? Why, Doc Tinsley, you think of everything.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a Crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. Good. I can't rightly take a look without contorting myself in front of a mirror, so it's a comfort to have someone with a keen eye taking notice. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes. Well, then I guess I ought to open the eyes of those who don't quite see it that way yet. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. Buy low, you sell how you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Blow, cat, blow! Oh, yeah. That's it. Oh, let's go. The boy trained to work the instant he was hired. It would be fair to say it was a trial by fire. It was a natural, and he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous, and he swiftly rose. When you do your business, laissez-faire, then anything goes. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kids, let's go! Let's change it up. Now here's a man with a charming smile. Salad diet, toothpaste with impeccable style. The perfect poster for. Oh, can't you see that he's a tribute to Auntie's family? And if it worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's favorite W. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now. Oh, yes. That's the ticket. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? We make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? We make an auntie proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah! We love you, Auntie.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the cough or chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Borst rockets. When your team is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
boat rescue soon. You can save the day with Boards Rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew starts drawing lots, what won't you make when you've got Boards Rockets? Boards Rockets. Boards Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate. I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
To kick workers into gear.
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox Relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay: if it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their...
Look who it is. What is it this time?
He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP.
Don't have much to spare.
Seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows?
Look who it is. What is it? Oh, gladly. What would you like to know?
The real story, you will be the first to know.
Total avoidance is best. But try to... Come to think of it, our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from...
Look to determine if dancing is presently allowed. Out.
Crab witch, sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine trees. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A crab sandwich is so easy to eat. But tell the nutritious process you need to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feed.
All charged up. Emergency protocol serving is prime.
Electrical dampeners failing.
that was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
First the attack, then the Zeranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting. Certainly, there is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials. All right, then. Here.
What can I do for you this time?
Red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange too.
Yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, 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 Spectrum vodka.
Done. The Zeranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down.
No. Touch nothing. Do nothing. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid. With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant wine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions.
Free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all.
Concoctions aren't supposed to taste good.
Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice, where nature ends, we begin.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner, and my terms are quite straightforward. there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh.
These new official announcements sure are confusing. Got something on my mind. Did you hear that message over the loudspeakers? About choosing your chosen profession? That Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency in. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate's subjects' unflagging resolve? You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our perfect society that it works our way. How fortunate for us all to benefit from such judicious guidance. What? Oh, yes. Goodbye. Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport. I mean, sure. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which were a fair amount more complex. It's just, subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I am happy to help the system abide any way I am able. I think he's bearing up admirably given recent events. Which, of course, are completely fine, and we are all in no way concerned about. The system being resilient and all. Hogarth's reliable as the Arcadian sun. I mean, I know it'll burn out in about 12 billion years and all, but considering our meager lifespan, that's plenty dependable enough for me. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides. That Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency in. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, Oh, and they hire you too. You're not simply assigned a role, but you, I guess, need to prove competence? And maybe even expertise? Admit I'm still cogitating over that offer on the loudspeaker.
Approach at your own risk, and only if your supervisor can place you upon your likely demise. Well, you heard it here. Best of luck to anyone hull-headed.
Admit I'm still cogitating over that offer on the loudspeaker.
Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Exciting news! Trust the plan. The sovereign
Preserve
provides.
progress.
The system
Tame the system.
Serve the
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave?
Ah.
Greetings, non-protectorate ret. However, I may offer you a limited selection of initiating.
Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. Product testing to do means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of
Try not to think. You're only making it happen.
It's Auntie's. It's Auntie's choice.
Only a skeleton crew remains. The facility's auto-mechanical defenses remain operational and quite lethal. Approach at your own risk. And only if your supervisor can readily replace you upon your likely demise. Well, you heard it here. Best of luck to anyone hull-headed enough to poke around that place. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange.
Yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah.
If there's anything I can do to support your endeavor, I will.
Tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Wrapped, tingling, all charged up.
Now step aside, just come around.
All the colors, don't overthink it.
Step it back and drink it, drink it.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, 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 Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place.
sad for a moment because my
Alrighty
house
then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the cough or chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Borst rockets.
Flooding. But then the wireless told me everything was splendid.
Try not to think. It'll only make you unhappy.
Auntie's Choice makes a cream for it.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he? Of course. To
That didn't sound like... Admit, I'm still cogitating over that offer on the loud.
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect automatic parts for us.
Stranger? Can't imagine telling Hogarth I'm leaving. Believe I'd feel additionally traitorous once I met his gaze. Outsider?
Each a vital cog. Each a
You pretend.
Prudence dictates we maintain. As the Sovereign said, how many of those all imperfect thoughts sure can be invasive.
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth on edge. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked. If you feel you must. You have your orders. The Vox
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
On a moon, with no hope of rescue soon, you can save the day with Borst rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew stops drawing lots, what you shall make when you've done
Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets.
You're the one who found those Otomek parts, right? I really appreciate it. Next to you, I'd say we'll return to Westport. We're starting to work.
I hear correctly that you brought us Automech parts? Why, thank you kindly, outside.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers, intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual. We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us. Embrace freedom. rival in choice. Auntie's choice.
Now upward and onward. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated loner. And my rays are never lowered. If there's a cost you can't complete, or your hands just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the bits you'll never need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service.
Look alive, Commander.
Are never lowered.
Oh, I am known to all Arcadia as the uncomplicated loner. And my dear, you know my terms. They are really quite straightforward. Oh yes, everybody knows that I am indeed the uncomplicated loner. And to keep things simple, you can be sure that my rates will never, no, they'll never, ever be lowered.
If there's a cost you can't complete, or your ends just won't quite meet, I can lend you all the space you'll never need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest, in addition to my standard service fees. Oh, I am the uncomplicated loner. Uncomplicated loner. And my terms are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, my interest rates are low. I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory Technician Third Class Janie Thirunavu Karasan, who submitted the following audio recording.
I love Auntie, yes I do. Her hair looks real, like a real hairdo. I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Force Pockets for
knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm and legs, sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doctors counts for.
Action is impossible. The mind is a thing of symmetry.
Let me handle this.
Emergency protocol.
Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. And he asked for a new stem that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Resenting lift-off laxative hooray.
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
Part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what you're
Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't change my tune. Wait. Who are you? I'm certain I haven't seen you before. I remember all my oppressors. Thought I was hearing things earlier, but I know no one by that name. And now you invoke the name of a dead man to gain my trust. Clever, but not clever enough. I'd sooner trust a rabid crabble than a stranger arriving out of the blue. Go ply your deceits elsewhere. Leave me to my undertaking.
Oughta fetch Niles. He's got the call sign. Should be enough to buy her trust.
Auntie's Choice Chumbar is a delicious...
Seems you've been scouted by Fairfield's finest to assist, and great for my resume, if I'm honest. Few bullet points like that. Maybe it'll be enough to win me a spot on a higher rung. And you? If you help, what are you getting out of this? Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate. You and Ibarra are the first agents I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's Choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it?
To all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department, may you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization
No,
of
no,
Auntie's
I just...
inspirational
Look,
origin.
I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time.
If you say so. Try not to get into too much trouble without me.
See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you'd ever hope to be.
Said, be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose betterment or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and dance, you'll roll and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control. That's our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will... all get rich.
Choice is the proud maker of Spacer's Chaw, Zero G Brew, and antibiotics.
Persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on a improvement. It's time to mount to piety. Experiment or impediment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise and dance, you'll fold and ignore all goal. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some laurel graves. Make them buy our course away. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the bastards. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
say, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead. Never get caught. Do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as realized deep.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
But the loan that you request includes compound interest.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Oh, I am known through all Arcadia as the uncomplicated loner.
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
And to keep things simple, you be sure.
The bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both again.
For your ends just won't quite meet. I can lend you all the bits you'll ever need. But the loan that you request includes compound interest in addition to my standard service fees. Are quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated loner.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What do you mean? All of them? And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. You're right. I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end? I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, cats, let's go one more time. Oh, let's go. Swing it now. Oh, yeah. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We're making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah! We love you, Auntie.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products in over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease, predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting.
Got time for it, Deep?
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's Choice. And now, back to it. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of Raptidons or some such.
You have the gratitude of everybody in Westport.
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect automatic parts for us.
What you are, take a ride on that purple, or when you drink purple berry tequila. tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
It's loaded with
That endless yattering is more. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits.
to get you going in the morning.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurry-Lose. A flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Lose will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended
Stranger?
for you.
The wireless cell is flooding West Oregon's
One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Greetings! However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect automatic parts for us.
Freedom of choice. Tease choice. A statement of a typical Arcadian flower. Music is Clouds of danger into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle.
Apologies, but Automechanical's work is never
Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderol, mollifying the system. The most trusted name in You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavoring. Still a might tangy though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough correction. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Almost unbearable. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
That's you and there's no doubt. Keep you down and out. We say sweet success to be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You know you're shooting to the top. You show that you cannot be stopped. The finger shot don't blow it. Go back and shot and pro. G-Wiz, that's your G-Whiskey.
The delicious taste. Andy's choice, where nature ends, we begin.
Apologies, this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently.
I certainly don't want. Prudence dictates. We reject individualism and separately and together.
You have the gratitude. Why, you got a right serious look in your eye. What happened? No, no, that's not. That's what that sound was? It exploded. Been trying not to fret unduly after every random little kaboom around here. Didn't realize it. That's it, I'm afraid. Just a matter of time before these automechs run out of power. Then it's good night, Westport. Whatever are all of us gonna do now? Nothing more I can do here, that's for sure. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to... well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Individual, we're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon, got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. It's for better than
That endless yattering is more insipid than I'd imagined. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you. What utter nonsense. How can you say that? Now, when I have automech parts in hand. No, your timing is absurd. Your wit, witless. Do tend to differ. Seems to me we're persevering. Demonstrating a mixture of aplomb, grit, and tenacity even. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are too. But it's not everyone, is it? I'm sure it's not. The majority of my subjects are steadfastly loyal, resolute, right as rain. Oh, I would love to argue that this is not the case, but I fear you are correct. This war, this devastation, it can't be denied they've taken their toll. Ultimately, I regard their well-being above all, but the joke is on you, really, and them, I suppose. Don't you see? We're all traitors. I no longer hold any authority over anyone. But if they still wish my blessing, it is theirs. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield. But I will be staying. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. Adherents are expected to hold firm to the end. Such is the degree of our devotion. Oh, come now. I am a vigilant of the Protectorate. I have endured untold hardships, countless battles. What's a little avatar? Oh, it never stops. The tumult of duplicitous lies. You're right. I can't withstand this inane onslaught much longer alone. At least in Fairfield, I'll have company in adversity. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right, then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial macrowave is right for you.
fine. Let us proceed.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more up. Beat right about now, like this.
There was a lonesome boy with the happiest crown.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself,
Yes, Auntie welcomes you with arms open wide. And all you gotta do is sat the dog in line.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that you, perhaps aided Westport's departure into inhospitability. Sometimes the harshest moves are the most necessary. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts?
Wouldn't that be swell? Low and low.
Trust will take time to build, time and patience. But that is an investment I am ready to make. You've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your debt. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. I believe Vigilant Hogarth mentioned he presented you with a writ of conscription that should ease your entrance. I believe that should be more than sufficient. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell. What? But you... Oh, fie. Here are some bits for your trouble. Now, off with you.
With impeccable style, the perfect poster boy. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Auntie's family. And if it worked for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Auntie's best.
What's on your mind?
You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making Auntie proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Kevin, let's go one more time.
Never expected the Westport refugees would ever be liable to leave their derelicts. Can't help but hand it to Milver Street. Though I sense he had aid. Make it quick, yeah?
You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your price, the profits soar. The joy of laissez-faire.
Hey there, go-getter.
Know it well. Making Auntie
I am well into that case of Purpleberry Crunch you bestowed to me. Did you know Auntie's Choice have other products that are just as bad for you as well?
we making Auntie proud, well, would it?
Oh, indeed. I no longer feel the oppressive societal weight to eat healthily bearing down upon me. Why, I've gained 10 pounds already.
We took what nature
Of course.
assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
Okay, back to business. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's
want to eat. A Crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat. To turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch is quite the branding feat. So grab a Crabble cause it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crabwich, Crabwich. A sandwich made with Crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crabwich, Crabwich, it's a sandwich you want to eat. Dead soon. Don't try to make your own Crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave first Crabble to your favorite aunt. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild Crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true you can't. Crabwich, consume at your own risk. Crabwich, it tastes almost decent. Crabwich, it's a sandwich you want to eat.
Entertainment and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for... Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the sprat.
A lot of protectorate strung up there. dead or dying slow.
These damned
What in the
bodies.
freak's going on
Why
here?
can't we just bury the lot of them? Theoretically, it shall take me 4 hours to hang 8 bodies. But Montelli killed 6 more yesterday, and my shift only goes for 3 more hours. Sovereign's mercy. I fear hanging all these corpses is beyond my capabilities, and I certainly need no distractions. What is it you want?
And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste...
Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
I probably am. Bye now.
Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but
And how, pray tell, would you help me with that?
like this.
I'm a soldier, not a technician. Still, maybe I can borrow one of our engineers with that as a suggestion. Nevertheless, while I keenly appreciate your assistance, I still can't go against the Brigadier's wishes. Tragically, I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters.
Area's off limits.
Dysentery.
Ah, yes. The stranger with the orders from the Vigilant. Tragically, I must decline.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
Mania. A-terrors.
Area's off limits.
I politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
Protocols ready.
Chronic itch. Inflammation. Night sweats. Flatulation. Lumbago. Mild days. Scrum pop.
Invasive elements!
General malaise. Imbalance.
Don't make me bury another ache! Things take time, Commander.
Negative. This unit is non-functional. Seeking cover.
The trigger finger's still tired. Not getting up without help, Commander.
Mania. A-terrors. Melancholy.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Sorry. One more interlude, additional.
Engaging combat protocols.
Night sweat.
I'm a little busy bleeding out if you haven't noticed.
One more thing. mania. Day terrors, melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill and easy. One more interlude, additional ailments include.
Inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild days, scrumpox, general malaise, imbalance, dyspepsia.
It's available at your request.
One more thing.
Advises healing your speech now.
Not walking this long. Stand me back up.
This unit is concerned with the commander's well-being. Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress. Prepare this unit in full with sweet dreams. Sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Resuming hostilities. Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable point. Standing by with your support. This unit is in need of assistance.
Improving lives through unfettered free trade and
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role
Like that
as
at all.
Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and
Sequencing attack strategies.
You're inside for leaking outside, Commander.
I'd like to highlight Assistant Waste Disposal Officer.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Well done. As educated, although far from my office, nothing really you like a constellation of systems assistant to assistant.
Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Round the year of 55, on Old Towshetty Prime, a mile beneath the methane mines, way down in the mine.
Protocols not yet charged.
Forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother lode.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Accidents happen. It's part of the job.
Emergency protocols ready.
Lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg, or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto doc discount for.
This unit patiently awaits repair. This unit is currently unable to assist.
No!
No target!
Chemical plant bloom. Brown sludge flooded. But that man, he didn't survive, but now we've got instant Borslow paste. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose hearts on the job. Manage. Hey, that's always. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
Requested assistance currently unavailable.
Ain't nothing there!
Test subjects worked all day.
Not getting up without help, Commander!
Emergency protocols unready. Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Pushing ahead!
Don't make me bury another agent! Ready to waste them, on your command.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's choice? It's
Who's
quite
there?
simple, really.
Apologies. Emergency protocols unready. Your Valerie unit requires service.
Protectorate propagandists like to denigrate Auntie's Choice brand comestibles while boasting about their own. They say their food products are healthier than ours. But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
Nausea, halitosis, increased chance of renal...
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Forward!
Standing by with life support.
Trigger finger's still tight.
Your requires service.
How are you still upright over there? It did me in.
Bloody Plus. Decrepitude. Night Terrors. Mania. Day Terrors. Melancholia.
With sweet. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. One more
Chronic itch. Inflammation. Night sweats. Tornado. Mild days. Scrumpox. General malaise. Imbalanced humors. Sepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Resuming hostilities.
Knew you had my back.
Got some bad company.
Good load. Get the signal. Happy to assist. It's good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. Pretty sure Val can give you something for that. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be something. On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel. Shut. Thanks again for... Can't anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure. Oh.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline Scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Auntie all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels,
Anyway, sure.
Console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of Raptidons or some such.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange too.
Yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos.
Congratulations on your infiltration of Vox Relay Station, Commander. Further caution while exploring this location is advised.
Putting traitors on display like that's one way to send a message. Can't be too good for morale, though.
This cannot be happening. Again. Come, quickly.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons.
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down.
Toxic vodka comes around.
All the colors, don't overthink it.
Step it back and drink it, drink it.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos Spectrum Vodka.
On the charges of sabotage and treason, most contemptible. I find you both guilty. No, please. This is all a misunderstanding. We're
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait, I recognize you from Horizon Point? Yes, just outside the Skip Labs before the incident. You attempted to dispirit me before vanishing altogether, like a wraith. Or a spy. A harbinger of disaster. That's what you are. And now you appear again. No doubt to incite further strife at a moment of crisis.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful...
Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli, maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station.
Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress code...
I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was, or sent to mental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate, not myself. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior, he's also an old friend. I must make some attempt to get through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
Job not well done. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are those far from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of
You will need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall. You should find your way without much trouble. Oh, but mind the guards. They'll still attack you on sight.
I probably am.
My commitment to the Protectorate is unwavering. Obviously, I wouldn't be attempting something so foolhardy if I was not devoted to protecting cause above self. Remember, our success hinges on sending my notice and gathering any information you can from Montelli's terminal. Don't fail me in this, or it will be both our graves. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can, just in case things go poorly.
On old Talchetti Prime, a mile beneath the methane ice, way down in the mine. Some sugar lit a smoke, forgot the hatch was closed. The blast knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, part of the job. Hands off to bar workers.
But if the Vox relay launches, we won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Let me know when you needed a scratch.
On a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn drift a valve in a chemical plant. Round sludge flooded the place. That manager chanced the day.
What in the...
He didn't survive, but now he's got instant voice slow pay. Accidents happen.
Ain't nothing there.
It's part of the small workers
Ready to waste it. On your command.
one recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. And he asked for a new stint that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting liftoff laxative, hooray. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm a leg, sometimes even more.
Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist on bread and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack, featuring our finest pre-sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets. Specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oak? Well, look no further. Wow, that's large! It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an oak Winsford Belvedere Stout. When they see me come and shout. Perchance the land sent me with these. They know that I'm a VIP. It's a Winsford Stout, and it says with pride that I'm a one top on their side. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with it on the Winsford Belvedere Stout.
Catering. Time to restock your arsenal, planning a business dinner or banquet event. They have one place. No, it's well past time for more merry meals.
Take a tough day that you wanna forget. The next morning on a train. Purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple.
Ready to turn the heat up, Commander. Just say where.
shots are leaking outside, Commander.
Impossible in this unit's current state.
Purple Berry Tequila.
Don't just shoot in the thin air.
Yes, yes. It's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Resuming hostilities.
Shake it up. Day that you wanna forget. Wait till next morning, not a great regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
We shall stay there and
Engaging combat protocols.
found him again.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
Hastening to cover. Anybody see him?
Commencing combat-related activities.
Inspiring sponsored content to the top rung, plus all the content that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, claiming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though. That part's 110%
What is it?
correct.
All right, but
Enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on them for law's sake. Now, on to other things. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
We've got your candy. Come taste this candy. That's tobacco. If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy. That's tobacco. Rubber candy. That's tobacco. If all that coffin bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too. To get your candy. That's tobacco. Be a Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in. Your favorite candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. It's tobacco. Delicious candy. It's tobacco. Get your candy. That's tobacco. You want your candy. That's tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Greetings to our Order of the Ascended listeners. We here at Auntie's Choice have the same sensibilities as you in the Order, and we wish for you to join forces with us. We all want what's best nature has produced. We can do better. Let's do better together.
Now, upward and onward. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do means cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending yours. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Society can... Hey now!
Entering a confrontational state.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Command.
What in the where now?
It's Auntie.